In 4 years in the U.S. Attorney's Office, we learned a lot about government, good and bad. We learned 3 things that are important to this campaign. First, where does the money come from? The public has a right to know who supports a political candidate. The public has a right to know whether anybody owns the candidate, and nobody owns Jim Thompson. That's why we're disclosing every dollar we receive every day of the campaign. Campaign promises.
Sure thing. What's your name?
Too many candidates make promises that they can't keep, and so my only promise is one. I'm going to do the very best job I can if the people make me their governor. Finally, we learned that good government requires good people. People who care must make government their business. That's why I'm running for governor. That's why I'm asking every Illinoisan who wants to be proud of his government to get involved in my campaign.
Jim Thompson for all of Illinois. Jim Thompson for a governor and a government you can be proud of.
And they said, Jim Thompson's out in the corner.
That's right, he is.
I said, he's the first politician that I ever felt comfortable with.
Is that right? How
Right.
come?
Because I think you're honest.
Well, thank you.
What kind of things did you see that you had to do to be able to maintain something like a balanced budget, since the revenues were cratering, quite frankly?
Well, you had to cut spending. I mean, that's the only answer. Look, Illinois is not the federal government. We don't print money. You might wish you could print money in the midst of a recession, but you can't. Only the Congress can print money, it seems. So what do? You cut spending to match what you think your revenues are going to be. And that's what all states have to do. No state can print money. And when you turn to the budget, as tough as it is, you've got to first look at the places where you're spending the most money. You know, you could close a tiny Department of State government. You could close that 100%, and it wouldn't even begin to scratch the surface of a recessionary budget. So where do you look? Well, you look at education. Education is in budgets in the billions of dollars. You look at welfare in the billions of dollars. You go to the places in the budget where your spending is right at the top, and you take that down. Does that hurt people? Absolutely. Hurt school districts. School districts would have to rely more on local property taxes, which is never popular. And welfare advocates would start beating you on the head the minute you touch the welfare budget. But that's where the money is. You have no choice.